Hi, what's up everyone? There are 6 Draugr holes to find in God of War Ragnarok and you are tasked to close all 6. When you find them, a Hateful is going to spawn out of them, which is a powerful enemy that you need to kill. You will get loot for this and it may spawn with other enemies as well, and I do include all of these inside my 100% guides. However, I thought it might be a good idea to do a video separate for those just wanting to know where all 6 of these holes are. Now, how I've done this video is I've got to the end of the game, I've completed the main quest, I've done plenty of exploring and favors, and I'm going to show you where these Draugr holes from this position. I'm going to head back and show you how to find them at the end of the game. Most of these can be found as you go through the game through natural progression and exploration. A lot of them are inside, say, main quests, for instance. So you might find them through the game anyway. But if you are at the end of the game, it's a great time to now go back and find them. The first Draugr hole that you can come across in the game is in Svartalfheim, and it is located at the Watchtower Mystic Gateway. If you've not explored this far north of the area, you just want to fast travel to the Mystic Gateway near the Valia, get on the boat there, and head north to find the Watchtower. From the Mystic Gateway, there'll be a workbench in front of you, and just to the right of this, you just want to follow this path. You'll see this vase here with some gold stone. Just make that explode, and that's going to uncover a wall that you can climb. At the top of this wall, the Draugr hole will be round to the left of the Watchtower. Just walk round here, and the Hateful will spawn in. On completing your first Draugr hole, the Born from Fire favour will start. And each Hateful that you spawn in is going to drop a ton of loot, so be sure to collect it as you kill them. And also, as well as the loot, near each Draugr hole, there's normally some other loot. At this one, we've got a red coffin, so be sure to collect this. And that is it for the first Draugr hole. We've got 5 more to go. Now, if you are coming back to this at the end of the game like I am, this one is going to be very easy. The HP will be really low, but if you do it very early in the game when you first encounter it, it could be much more difficult. So just do your best. You're just going to be dodging and attacking. It will spawn in some other enemies with it. If it's too difficult, just come back later in the game once you're stronger. For the second Draugr hole, we are sticking in Svartalfheim, but we're going to be heading all the way to the south. This Draugr hole is found inside the Apple Core. Now, this location can be visited during the main quest, the quest for Tyr, very early in the game. It's actually easier to find then than it is at the end of the game because you don't unlock any Mystic Gateways. It's quite difficult to get back to this. So if you do find it along the main quest, it will be difficult at the time, as I just mentioned with the first one, but it can be done. If not, and you're coming back later in the game like I am, you're going to need to backtrack to it. Now, if we go a bit more south at the Severed Sands, there is a Mystic Gateway there. Once you complete the main quest, you can upgrade your seed to travel to undiscovered gateways. But just in case you haven't done that, I'm going to show you how to get to the Apple Core all the way from this gateway here at the Alfheim wetlands. So just fast travel here. From that gateway, you just want to go forward and head to the left. There's going to be a ferry here going across the water. This ferry is the one that unlocks at the end of the quest for Tyr, so as long as that is complete, this will be available. At the other side of the water, just get off the ferry, and you just want to follow the route that I take now to head to a lift that's going to take you down underground. It's just through this archway, and you're going to see the lift right in front of me. Just run forward to the lift and interact to go down. Once at the bottom of the lift, just head off of it, and just around the corner here you'll find a Mystic Gateway that was undiscovered earlier, and across from that is a little shortcut you can take. Just press circle on this rope to create a zip line and head down the zip line. At the bottom of the zip line, just drop down the ledge and head to the right. There's going to be some enemies as you go through all of this. Just clear them as you go. And you want to go all the way to the end of this path. Now, it's worth mentioning, you can't get up this unless you've progressed far enough in the quest line to complete the Forging Destiny main quest, because it gives you this spear. With the spear, you press L2 and R1 to plug the air vents, and you're able to use the spear then to climb up this high ledge. Now from here at the top of the ledge, just move forward. You'll notice the boulder in front of us. You can use your spear on that with L2 and R1. Press triangle to destroy it. and then proceed through this path. Just keep moving forward, and you're going to head round to the right here and cross this gap. And once you're across, just climb up to the top of this ledge and push forward. At the end of this path, there's going to be a gold chain. You're going to need to kick this off. And if it's the first time coming back to this area, there's going to be a boss fight as you drop into this area against a troll. So just be sure to defeat that. And with the boss defeated, you may actually remember this area from early in the game when you did the quest for Tyr. This is the room that you and Atreus pulled down to find the imposter Tyr. But now, returning to the area and heading still for that Draugr hole, we just want to find this gap here that we can crawl underneath. Once on the other side of the gap, just go forward to the right through these double doors. And through the double doors, you just want to head to the right here and we can shimmy along this wall. Once on the other side, just push forward and there's going to be an earthquake before you get to this gate.
To be still.
After that, just open the gate. And once through the gate, just look to the right and you're going to see the Draugr hole that we're looking for. And from here, it's very easy to get to. Just drop down this ledge to the left and then there's going to be a double door here for you to enter. Once in, the Hateful is going to spawn and this is your second one that you need to kill. With this Hateful defeated, again, he's going to drop a lot of loot for you. Be sure to collect that. And just up on this ledge, you're going to find a legendary chest as well. With 2 down and 4 to go, you just want to backtrack now to the Mystic Gateway. And the next Draugr hole we're going to go and find is in Alfheim. Now for this one, some exploration is going to be needed in order to find the Draugr hole. Even if you've completed the game, you may not have explored this area. So if that is the case, you want to fast travel to the Mystic Gateway at the Strand. Directly next to this is like a hole in the wall that you can go through and explore. This takes you through the canyons and you'll find this gateway at the canyons. Now interact with the NPC there at the workbench and you're going to unlock a favour called Secret of the Sands. This Secret of the Sands favour will take it into the Barrens region here, or the area, and you'll complete the favour to clear all the area of the sandstorm. Once you've done that, it's a great opportunity to find this Draugr hole, which is located just over here where I'm showing you now. If you have explored though and you have this area unlocked, you're just coming back to it, just fast travel here to the Canyon's Mystic Gateway, and then from the gateway drop down the ledge and there's transport right in front of you. Hop on and go forward. At the end of the path, you'll come through this archway and you just want to go left as soon as you go through. The Draugr hole is right in front of us on this rock face. Just to the left, you'll see a ledge that you can climb up. Again, here's a view of the map just so you can see exactly where I am. And you just got to hop up this ledge and you can spawn in the Hateful. These Hatefuls will be getting more difficult as you go. So if you're not at endgame, do just come back a little bit later when you're more prepared. And again, this Draugr hole is going to drop a ton of loot when you kill the Hateful. Be sure to collect it. But unlike the other two, there's no other loot around it. Halfway through now, we're going to be heading to Midgard for the 4th Draugr hole. You'll want to fast travel to the Mystic Gateway at the Lake of Nine. Just head all the way east and the location of the Draugr hole is here. As you get out the gateway, there will be some travel for you, so just jump on the sled and head east. From where I am now on the map, you're going to be in this location here. Just head forward and you can see the ledge there on the left side. Just want to get off. We want to climb up that ledge to find the Draugr hole and the 4th Hateful. This Hateful will spawn on its own, making it a little bit easier. And again, it's going to drop a lot of loot on the hole once you kill it. And this time there is some loot to get as well. You'll notice this red coffin here. And next, you just want to head back to a Mystic Gateway and we're going to be traveling to Vanaheim. I'm pretty sure the abandoned village Mystic Gateway is unlocked automatically as you head through the main quest. If it's not, you're going to have to travel here from Freya's camp, which means the closest Mystic Gateway is the Freya's camp Mystic Gateway. You'll get on the boat, you'll head into Freya's camp, and you have to go through all the area to get to the abandoned village. The only other option is if you get to the end of the game and complete the main quest, you can upgrade your seeds by visiting Sindri's house and speaking to the squirrel, and then you'll be able to unlock undiscovered gateways, allowing you to unlock this. But as I said, this should be unlocked automatically through quest progression, and you'll just be able to fast travel here. Now, you may find this Draugr hole through natural progression, because I think it's the Reckoning main quest early in the game where you're going to go through the abandoned village and you may find this hole. But if you are coming back from this Mystic Gateway, just push forward, and we need to backtrack to the abandoned village. Just at this cross section here, we want to take a right and just climb down this ledge and just keep on traversing until you reach the bottom. Once at the bottom, you're just going to grapple across the land, and right in front of you, jump over this gap, and as we're coming back, you just want to look for this air vent here. So you are going to need your spear, which unlocks on the Forge and Destiny quest. Just so you can throw a spear into that vent, and you can use that spear to get across to this hut. And then from this hut, just take a right, and you're in the abandoned village. Now, there may be some enemies here, and if there is, just take care of them. But from here, we can find the Draugr hole. Just go down the steps, and you're going to notice this little bridge here. Follow this to the hole, and the Hateful will spawn in.
Draugr hole. I see it.
And that'll be 5 out of 6 Draugr holes closed. Just remember to pick up your loot. And there is some more loot here as well. Just look ahead of the Draugr hole and you can go under this crawl space. On the other side, you'll be able to climb up this ledge, jump across into this hut for a legendary chest. And now that just leaves the final Draugr hole. And for that, we are staying in Vanaheim. But this time from the abandoned village where we just were, it's all the way north in the crater area. And again, you're going to need to do some exploration and even some favors in order to be able to find this Draugr hole. Now, first, you can't get to this area until you progress far enough in the game to reach the Creatures of Prophecy main quest. At the end of this quest, you're going to unlock a favor automatically called Scent of Survival. With this favor, you complete it and you enter a cutscene which takes you into this brand new area. Now, once in the area, the first gateway you're going to find is this crater entrance. But before you can find the Draugr hole, you're going to need to return the river. Because when you first come here, none of this water is there because it's being blocked by a dam. And to do that, you need to head into the jungle area of this region. From the jungle, you can head to the dam and a favor will automatically start called Return of the River. On completion of that favor, you're going to release all the water back into the land and the river will be there so that you can use a boat and travel. Now, I'm not going to show you how to do all of that in this video, but I do have a guide covering the Return of the River favor, linked down below in the video description under the favors playlist. Go and check that out if you need help. But once that is done, I'll now show you the location of the 6th Draugr hole. Just fast travel to the Mystic Gateway at the crater entrance. From the Mystic Gateway, it doesn't matter if it's day or night time, you'll be able to go and find this hole. Just head right and climb over this wall. And then just drop down the other side. And there's a boat to the left of you that allows you to get on the water. Just follow my route now. I'm going to take you to the location of the Draugr hole.
As I was saying about the laird and his brother, all summer they'd upheld their oath to avoid the touch of woman. Yet here before them stands a fair maiden in need of their help to cross the river. The laird doesn't miss a beat. He hoists her onto his shoulders, carries her across, sets her down, doffs his cap, and fords back across to his brother, who is dumbfounded, can't even bring himself to speak. The day stretches on.
And just to have a map view of where we are just at this location here, north of the crater entrance gateway. And you'll find the final Draugr hole and Hateful encounter just up these steps.
There, that's got to be the one. There we
This will certainly be the most difficult Hateful, but upon completion you will complete the Born from Fire favour. My advice here, if you are having trouble with it, is to drop the difficulty or come back at endgame when you're much more powerful. It is going to have enemies with it as well, which are going to be difficult to kill. And don't forget to collect your loot from the Draugr hole that's closed up at the end. And on completion of the favour, you are going to get a Chaos Flame that allows you to upgrade your Blades of Chaos. But that is it for this video now. I do hope it's been helpful. If it has, please be sure to hit like, share and subscribe to support. I've got many more guides down in the video description linked in playlists, so go and check them out if you still need more help with the game. But until next time, thank you for watching this one. Stay safe and peace out.